Save this recipe for later and give this cheesy garlic sharing bread a go. It was absolutely delicious. In my saucepan, I've got 175 ml of water and 50 grams of butter that we're going to warm up. When this starts to steam, just take it off the heat. We don't want it to boil. In my mixing bowl, I'm going to add 300 grams of strong white flour, 1 7-gram packet of fast-acting yeast, 1 tablespoon of caster sugar, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Give that all a little mix together. I've got my cooled water and butter mixture, which I'm going to add in. I'm just going to stir that in. I'm going to pop this into my mixer, and we're going to knead this for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes in the mixer, we're going to transfer this into a well-oiled bowl. I've just greased some cling film as well, and we're going to lay this on top, and this is going to prove for at least an hour and a half. We're going to make our garlic butter. So I'm going to put 200 grams of butter in here. We're going to soften this up. We're going to crush 2 cloves of garlic in here. Teaspoon of dried parsley, a little bit of salt. Give that all a good mix. Garlic butter ready. The dough is ready, so it's doubled in size at least. We're going to turn out our dough and we're just going to knead it for a little bit. I've got a loaf tin here, which I've put some parchment paper in. I'm going to take small pieces of dough and I'm just going to make them into little balls. And then place them in my loaf tin. When I've got one layer done, I'm going to brush my garlic balls or dough balls with a little bit of the garlic butter, and then we're going to make a second layer. Brush the rest of your dough balls. We're going to cover them up again, and we're going to let this prove for another 30 minutes. Right, that's our second prove done. Look at that. I'm going to brush this with a little bit more of my garlic butter. And then we're going to bake these for about 25 to 30 minutes. Let's go. I'm going to brush a little bit more of the garlic butter on top. And then we're going to sprinkle a little bit of cheese back in the oven. Look at that. And I'm going in with a bit more garlic. Let's give it a go. Listen, I always say, I'm no bread maker, but I like to give things a go. And this, my friends, is delicious.